What it do, everybody? It's your boy Tito, man. Come back, you guys, today with another video, man. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, man. Thank God for your life. Thank God for my life. So your boy want to hit you guys today with a word of encouragement. That word of encouragement is, how much time you got left? Yep, let me repeat that one more time for somebody out there. How much time you got left? Okay, so if many of you guys been watching me or know my life story, I did not have the best father. You know, my father was absentee father due to drugs and just other circumstances. So I didn't grow up with a father. And then I have very few fond memories of my father. And on one hand, not probably even using all my fingers, I can account for all of the life lessons or things that my father taught me. But one of the things that my father taught me that stands out to me today, and this is where the word of encouragement comes in. And some of you guys may have heard this story, some of you guys may not. But there was a man, he was a hippie, you know, and if you know anything about hippies, if you go back in time, he was a Caucasian man. So he had the long hair, he had the kind of the tie-dye clothing on. And one day the hippie man, you know, with the long hair, you know, he was just chilling in his house. And he got a knock at the door. And when he looked through the peephole, he noticed that it was Jesus. He noticed it was Jesus. So reluctantly, he kind of got spooked and he was a little bit scared. And he wondered, should he open the door or not? So finally, he mustered up the courage to open up the door. And when he opened up the door, he said, "Hey, Jesus, what's going on?" And Jesus said, "Hey, Mr. Hippie Man, I need you to come with me today. I need you to come, not to just today, but I need you to come with me right now." And so the hippie man said, "Okay, that's fine, but hold up. Let me go grab something." And so the hippie man closes the door in Jesus's face, and then he proceeds to go to the bathroom and he shaves his head bald. He cuts off the little bit of facial hair that he has. He changes his clothes. And then he goes back out to the front door. He opens the door, and there Jesus is still standing. And he tells Jesus, he says, "Excuse me, Jesus, but who are you looking for?" And Jesus said, "Well, I'm looking for Mr. Hippie Man." And the hippie man, you know, even though his appearance had changed, he told Jesus, "Oh, the Mr. Hippie Man is no longer here. I think he went somewhere, so I can't help you." And as he got ready to close the door, Jesus said, "Well, if the hippie man's not here, I need you to come with me anyway." And so Jesus essentially takes him, and his life is done here on this thing we call earth. So why am I telling you this story? It's because just like the hippie man, we never know our time on this earth. A lot of us has overestimated the time that we have to accomplish those hopes, those dreams, those aspirations, those things that we know we were predestined to do, and we're being procrastinators over the time and the resources that God has allocated us. And so my encouragement for you today, just like the hippie man, he unexpectedly had Jesus knocking on his door, and it was his time was ending here on earth. So just like him, make the best of your life, man. You never know when that time, you'll take your last breath. The thing about life, man, is so precious, it's so fragile. We're here today, gone tomorrow, is the saying. But in my experience, what I've grown to learn over my 35 years of earth, man, we're here today, gone today. You know, there's no guarantee just because you wake up to see today that you're going to see the end of today. So, man, take an absolute advantage of the time that you have on this earth, despite your situations, your circumstances, your shortcomings, your mistakes, the things that you have, your levels of regret that you may be experiencing right now, man. Make the absolute best of your time right now, because the Creator has given you today. And today is an opportunity for you, one, to go after everything that you desire, and two, to make the necessary changes to become a better, bigger, better version of yourself that you have today. You're not defined, or you're not determined by the mistakes and things of your past. Be so focused, be so consumed on being the best version of yourself. Look forward, peek back to learn from your mistakes and to grow from your mistakes, but don't allow your mistakes of your past, the hurts of your past, the traumas of your past to inhibit you from accomplishing and doing all that God has strategically placed in your heart only. So take advantage, man, of this thing we call life. I say it all the time, but I truly mean it. It's an absolute blessing to be alive, because somebody who desired to see the day is not presently here in the land of the living, man. Every day in the land of the living, no matter what happens, no matter what pain, no matter what sufferings, no matter what hurt you may experience, the fact that you're here means God is not through with your life, which means you have another opportunity to take the pen of life and put some good stuff down on paper of the things that you desire to be remembered by, the things that you desire to leave an imprint, the type of legacy, the financial legacy that you desire to leave back for those who you love, your family and your children. Not just a financial legacy, but a legacy of change, a legacy of hope, a legacy of aspiration, a legacy of accomplishment and execution. Don't just talk about it. Be about the things that you say you are about. Accomplish those things. Set out. Take the strategic steps one day at a time. Chip away at that tree. And no matter how big that tree is, and no matter how long and how hard you got to chop for an extended period of time, if you work hard enough and you're consistent over a long and extended period of time, that tree of opportunity, that tree of hope, that tree of aspiration, and that tree of goals is going to fall. And you're going to be there to stand and receive the fruit of your work. And you're going to partake in the harvest of all that you work for and all that you sowed. So sow good seed and you'll reap good seed. Hey man, it's your boy Tito. Just like the hippie, take advantage of this thing we call life. Don't allow God to unexpectedly knock at your door. Don't overestimate the time that you have to leave your impact and your imprint on this thing we call life. I love you. I appreciate you. Have a phenomenal, blessed day, man. It's your boy Tito. Good day. God bless.